Aloha family, how are you? This is your sister in Christ. This is Apostle Asia Levon. Just wanted to come on and wish all of you a wonderful, wonderful Sabbath. So Shabbat Shalom, each and every one of you. God bless you. We're supposed to be having Bible study on tonight. Prayerfully, I will be up to it. I am exhausted because I had a land assignment. My body is trying to hold on for you guys. So I'm prayerful that I will have energy on here to be able to speak with all of you. And I know this is going to be a very interesting Bible study because we're going to be giving the truth about the eclipse, and not something that's up in the air or fathomed or anything. I have some, testimony, some footage to show you that is different from the news and different from some of these prophetic voices that are giving you, their interpretation of what the Lord has allowed this past April 8th, 2024 event to speak with us about. And it's mind-blowing. But I did want to take a moment to share with you a dream that I had that I think is very relevant. So what I saw was, and again, I want to be clear because the Lord shared with us that we're in a time of allegory. The messages that He's given to us are multifaceted. They will hit us on many levels, some literal, some metaphorical, some spiritual, some, revelational, some that very much, something that we need to slow down and see what it is telling, what it is the Lord is telling us on various levels. And we'll talk about that in tonight's Bible study. If I'm not on tonight, I will be on tomorrow at noon. So this dream that I had, I do believe is also associated with the eclipse. I'm 100% sure because it's even mentioned in the vision. And right now the eclipse has passed. This is, sister, what's today? April the 12th? Yes. Yeah, and so I believe this happened probably 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago. So I believe it was about a week or so ago, maybe 2 weeks, or either a little bit under 2 weeks or a little bit above, but within the past 2 weeks, I had this dream. And the dream is not what I believe per se, literal for myself, but use some situations that I can understand so that I can give you all this message because it's going to affect everyone. And this is one of those things that I believe is very sure to happen. I'm not going to say I believe it is sure to happen. So I saw myself on what looked like some type of bridge. And on either side of the bridge, it looks like it's mountainous on either side. And I found myself from my perspective on this side, which would be my left and your right, watching me. And so I was on the left-hand side, and then I saw my ex-husband on my right-hand side, which would be your left if you're watching me. And I could see we were walking towards the middle of this bridge. Again, there's mountain regions on either side of the bridge. Look rocky. I noticed my ex-husband was in an older, dark-colored pickup truck. It looked kind of Sanford and Sonish, it was old, and it was black, and it was dusty. And I remember he had a Philistine with him. And I remember the Philistine was off on the side with the dusty, dirty truck, the old truck. And he was walking towards me, and we met in the middle. And it made me think about my symbol that the Lord sealed me with. It's like a 3, a 1, and then a 3. It was like in the middle was that divided line, and this 3 is coming to this 3. So we were coming in the middle of this bridge. Then all of a sudden, it zooms out, and I remember looking very clearly, and I said, this is the Hoover Dam. And then I saw Hoover Dam. And then I zoomed back in, and I heard my ex-husband say to me something like he's been following me, looking at me, watching me, or whatever. But he says, I knew you were going to be here because of the eclipse. I knew I could find you here because of the eclipse. When I zoomed back out again, I looked at the mountains and I confirmed again. I said, this is the Hoover Dam. So basically, what is this dream telling me? For whatever reason, I knew in the dream, the Asia that's watching this scene, I remember looking and I remember feeling so strongly there's going to be an earthquake and it's going to affect the Hoover Dam. This looked like a bridge. And then I remembered in the dream I was saying the bridges, the London Bridge is falling down. These are connected. And then I remember the last short video I did like this about, the bridges coming down, and then the Francis Scott Key Bridge came down. And then I remember saying, before that video closed out, I remember I said, I don't know why, but I feel like there's going to be a lot of bridges that come down like this. It's going to be these bridges that are coming down. Immediately after that, it was a cargo ship that brought a bridge down in Turkey. After that, there was another cargo ship that tried to take down a bridge in Oklahoma. After that, there was a cargo ship that went to hit a bridge in New York City. There were many others. And the weird thing was, these were cargo ships ramming into the main pillars of these ships or of these bridges. And I was so sure and positive, and it was like I didn't have it. I just knew that it was tied to the nursery rhymes. I'm telling you, saints, we are going to be experiencing some type of earthquake, and it's going to affect the Hoover Dam. I need to tell you about this eclipse, because a lot of people are not understanding that back in Yom Kippur, God told us that this was going to be a time of extreme blessing for the chosen. They are literally waking up. And then there's going to be a time of judgment. There was a calling to a certain place in the path of this eclipse that's related to the chosen ones. And I need to give you a message. The tribes of Israel, I have a very important message. But I will say this, for those of you that get it will understand. God, his name, Ahaya, the Native American Indians, I want you to remember this song before we come back on. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. Remember the rain dance? Ahaya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. Yeah, got something to tell you.
There's no white thing up here.
That's the comment.
شفتونا مرات عرفوا سببنا نتوما اللي درتونا المرض وهنا وقت ما جاني وحشة كفر عطيتو عقلي الدمع الجنة ويلي غادي فينا انا حلمي دبنا وشي بالي تواشي عمر ربح ما شفنا دابا غنقول